Hey, I get it. I used to be the one planning my day around finding a bathroom and living in fear of an accident. I tried the pills and pads, but they just weren't working for me. If you're living like I was, it's time to find an expert physician and ask them about Axonics therapy. It's not another drug, it's an advanced therapy that is proven to provide lasting relief for overactive bladder. Still not sure? You can even try it first to make sure it works for you. You're not alone and you don't have to put up with this anymore. You just have to take the first step towards finding real relief. Visit findrealrelief.com to find a bladder specialist. That's findrealrelief.com. Consult a bladder specialist to find out if Axonics is right for you. Results and experiences may vary. Risks can result from Axonics therapy that may require surgical intervention. Available by prescription only. For more information about safety and potential risks, go to findrealrelief.com.
The third and final ODI between the White Ferns and Bangladesh this afternoon. Seddon Park, first ball in half an hour at 2 o'clock. Game 2 in Napier on Wednesday washed out after New Zealand won the first game in Wellington last weekend. And that, of course, followed a 3-0 win in the T20 series between the two nations. White Ferns all-rounder Melie Kerr with us. Melie, thanks for joining us. You've comfortably beaten Bangladesh in the T20 and one-day internationals that have been completed. So how much value have you got out of these matches?
Yeah, I think it's just been awesome for us to be back together with the group and playing cricket and trying new combinations and how we want to, I guess, the style of play heading into a World Cup. So I think game time is the best practice. So to be able to play these games and win convincingly has been, it's been pleasing to see. And there's always things to work on, but I think there's a lot of good signs that are coming through.
Apart from obviously winning the games, when you play sides like this, who you should really comfortably beat, what do you use as the measures of success?
Yeah, I think it's, going about having your own standards and how you want to play. And we have a game plan, and in terms of what we think is the winning formula, and I'd say in the T20s, I think they've challenged us too with the ball. They've bowled really, really well up front. But yeah, I think it's competing to your own standards, and I think one thing we've worked on is our pace bowlers swinging the ball, and I think we've seen that, and it's been a real threat. And little things like that, and I think in between games we've been training really hard and working really hard, and getting a lot better and using this as a good block heading into the Super Smash and in the World Cup.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the World Cup, which is actually looming pretty large, isn't it? Not that far away, the T20 World Cup in South Africa starting in February. Do you feel as though you're in good shape as a team heading off to that tournament?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've had a lot of cricket this year for some of the players, especially playing around the world. And, I think the Com Games was a great experience for us, I guess, playing in a pinnacle tournament and then playing these games. And then we've got our home summer where, hopefully it's a chance for you to go out and dominate for your side. But, I think we're in good shape, and we've got different combinations that we've been working with. And, we've got a lot of depth, so it's going well, and I'm excited for that World Cup coming up.
So is the plan after today's game for everybody to disperse and go back to play for their provinces in the Super Smash and play that T20 cricket that'll lead you nicely into the World Cup?
Yeah, that's the plan. I think the Super Smash we've seen has been a great competition over the last few years, and it's really grown as well in terms of the standards. So, to be able to go back, go to your province and play and hopefully dominate, I guess that's what every cricketer wants to do. So, the Super Smash is a good standard, and it's a chance to play against each other as well.
Pretty significant moment during the T20 series with your Blaze teammate Rebecca Burns joining the squad. It meant there were 5 players from the same school, Tawa College, with yourself, Sister Jess, Rebecca Burns, Sophie Devine and Georgia Plummer all in the team. How cool a moment was that for you all?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think Tawa College has got a nickname, the Factory, now. So, it's awesome to have more Wellington players, and especially more girls from Tawa making the White Ferns, and awesome to see Bex get that opportunity, and she's an incredible ball striker. So, they've obviously seen that and seen the threat that she has with that, and it was awesome for her to get her first few games there for New Zealand.
Ben Sawyer has been White Fern's coach for a few months now. He's had time to sort of, I guess, stamp his mark on the team. Can you talk, Melie, a bit about his influence on the White Ferns?
He's awesome. He's just got a wealth of knowledge. And we've got Craig Howard here as well, the spin coach, and Dean Brownlee, and the three of them are outstanding, I think. Just the knowledge, the way they go about their business, they're all nice guys, and I think they know a lot and they know how to get us better, and they believe in us, and the impact they've had straight away has been incredible. So I absolutely love having them around, and excited about where this team will go under their leadership.
You mentioned before that the year has been busy. I think that's a little bit of an understatement as far as you're concerned. Warm-up matches for the World Cup, then the 50-over World Cup, then the Commonwealth Games, then you played in the 100, then the Tour of the West Indies, then the Women's Big Bash, home for this series, soon the Super Smash, and then the T20 World Cup. It makes my head spin, even saying it. How do you reflect back on the last 12 months?
Yeah, it's been a massive year, probably the biggest year I've ever had in terms of my cricketing career, and yeah, it's been a lot of cricket, and I think that's the exciting thing, the amount of opportunities there are around the world now. We're playing more international cricket, there's the 100, there's the Big Bash, there's chat of the Women's IPL coming up, so it's a lot of cricket, and you'd rather have it that way, and I think in the future people might have to pick and choose a little bit about what they want to do with the schedule being so busy, and we've seen that in the men's game, but it's awesome to see, and yeah, it's been a massive year, and I think that's helped develop my cricket, and fortunately I've had tools in place as well to help me, I guess, manage the time away from home and having that support around me also.
You mentioned the Women's IPL there. Is that something that feels attractive to you if it does come to pass? We've seen the Men's IPL obviously be a bit of a game changer for the men's game. Do you feel excited about the prospect of a Women's IPL if you were to be involved?
Absolutely. I think to play cricket over in India it's just a passionate country about their cricket, and to play in those conditions would be amazing. And yeah, an IPL would be incredible, and to see that happen would be awesome. So I'd absolutely jump at that opportunity.
And when you look back on the year you've had, is it the bronze medal in Birmingham that stands out the most, or something else?
Yeah, it's definitely the bronze medal. That stands out the most in terms of cricket, and it was a pretty special tournament that for us, a completely new team with Ben the first time, Bob send-off. So yeah, that's definitely been the highlight, is that bronze medal and the way we played, especially in that match against England.
And in amongst all of this, Melie, you've obviously embarked on your own passion project, Treading Water, putting the focus on mental health. It's a video series, I know, which has had a huge amount of value for people and good uptake. Are you pleased with the way that's come out, and is it something that you are pleased that you did?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, it's been the best thing I've ever done, and I'm extremely proud of the series and all the people that took part in it, and to work alongside with I'm Hope, Mike King and Hamish Johns. It was an amazing experience, and it felt like a long time coming, so now that it's all out there, it's just, it feels pretty good, and it was a pretty amazing journey creating the videos, and I guess seeing them too before everyone else did, and just the quality of them. So, it's been amazing. I think the messages are so powerful.
They really are. Congratulations on it. And congratulations on a great year, which doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. All the best for this afternoon's third ODI, then on to the Super Smash, then on to the World Cup. No doubt we'll get the chance to chat sometime early in 2023.
Cheers. Thanks, Jay.